Hello everybody and welcome back to Metroid Prime. Um, I think this, oh, that's not even the right gun. I think this is the pillar that we were supposed to shoot. Yep, there's no scanning it. Interesting enough, but sure. Also, allegedly there's 240 missiles total that we can have. So that's intriguing. Also, we got ourselves Artifact of Nature. Also, apparently, way back when we were first getting, like, and this is on the topic of missiles, where we got our first missile upgrade, apparently, I didn't scan the stupid statue, even though I thought I tried to and couldn't. Apparently, it's called Hive Mecha, and that's the only scan that I've missed. And it's impossible to get. Now that I've, killed it. So that's fun. I am going to be unable to get a single scan. Also, the one Chozo lure that we're missing. We're missing it because it was back when I had to redo Fendrana Drift stuff, and I just forgot to get it. That's all. That's it. That's the entirety of that information. So that's fun. Also, you can just jump over this wall, which is nice. So that greatly upsets me that I missed a single scan. One, I just realized enemies show up on that radar on the top left. Also, that radar on the top left exists. The Triclops Cave. Ah, shoot, hang on. I have a not Wikipedia. I have an IGN article open on my computer here. Ooh, that's not even the right. Ooh, that's not right either. Apparently, there's a pillar that we can shoot with super missiles to get like Tricops Cave, which is this. Yeah, this is Tricops Cave. To get a missile expansion somewhere? Question mark. I would like to have said missile expansion. I'm trying my best to get everything I can. This game, after all. Albeit, oh my god. Okay, you know what? Fine. Fine, come here, you. That's not the right gun. Die. Die. I mean, B, so I can do what I need to do. Thank you. I'm just gonna take a gamble and assume that it's this. It was not. It was in fact not this one. Unless it's a different side of it. No. Huh. Just take a peek at what it says again. Okay, invisible platform with X-ray visor. All to calm. That's all it says. Which I'm assuming is this platform. Ah, I see. It was this column the whole time. We are slowly sinking because of the platform. Oh, that's that one gone. I guess I'll let you know if there's more here, but for now, I'm going to pause. I just discovered something extremely brutal. Well, for one, we can just do that. They're made of ice. Two, also, that's just really brutal that we just melt them. We just melt the baby Gigas. Alright, where was the ice, though? There was a missile expansion here, I remember that. It required us to destroy ice. We also got that one up there, right? I'm pretty sure it did. Where were you, sheet of ice? Behind one of these walls? Oh, you were somewhere. But where? Where shall the ice wall be? Thought it was over here. Was I thought I was correct with this. Was I not? Yeah, there it is. I just turned the wrong way. Oh, bad. Got yet another missile expansion under our belts. We have a lot to get in this place, I'm gonna be honest here. Because of the fact that, like, there's multiple things, including our last energy tank, all locked behind plasma beam, and it's like you take so, like, you go here pretty early in the game, but you don't get the plasma beam until pretty late in the game. So, you know, happens, I guess. Double check. Looks like we did get this right. This wasn't some, like, file shenanigan here or whatnot going on that made me end up losing out on this, but I just forgot. Yeah, that's what I figured. Which way is this again? This way is to Apple of Elders. I don't actually know if there's anything we need from that, so I'll meet you at whatever the heck we need. Good stuff. This is the fun cleaning up and getting all the stuff that I've missed episode, and stuff that we weren't able to get until, like, you know, recently, because Plasma Beam and X-Ray. And here's where, oops, here's where we need to be next. What's up, buddy? Oh, you just die on your own. Okay, wow. You cannot handle the power of plasma, I guess. Fair enough. You are just made of ice. Or, well, partially made of ice, for all. Alrighty then. Rid of you guys real quick. Necessary for me to go around this way? It was not. So how do we get up? You know what? The answer to that question is probably simpler than I think. Oh, it's even more simple than I thought. Actually, just a hidden little ledge here. Okay, I see. Well, that's our next missile expansion in that case. After that, there is allegedly another one around here in Ice Ruins East. Find some ice, I guess. Why I keep charging up this shot, but I don't know where that ice is to melt. So there's that, unfortunately. And the picture that they give me is not the most helpful. I want to be honest here. But gonna be perfectly truthful of ya. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, it's here. Let me see if I can replicate this picture. The picture is, well, for one, it's also in the remaster version, which sucks. This is why this is the picture, by the way. Very helpful. It's after the ice. But this is why I hate when remaster versions come out, because then every guide that seems to exist for, oh hi, what the heck? You guys are here now? The burrow words are gone. Think? Did they hurt me? Not really. You know, every guide that seemed to have exist for the original version of a game just seemed to stop existing when a remaster version comes out, and everything uses the remaster version, and it's just like, god dang it. I would like to, you know, have the version that I know, because I was trying to figure out Chozo lore that I missed, and it was really hard to do so, because the IGN page uses the remaster version names, of which they don't even tell you what got replaced with what. They just go, oh yeah, by the way, these ones don't exist anymore, and these ones now exist. And it's like, okay, but like, what's the equivalent here? Like, which ones got replaced in what spot? Also, sometimes things are in order, sometimes things are not listed in order, and it's such a pain. I wish I remembered to look at where all these ones were, all these upgrades. I should probably do that because I don't actually know where all these expansions are yet. I will go do that now. Oh, back in the Fendrana Canyon. I guess apparently I forgot to scan this, and this is the one Chozo Lord that we're missing. Many Chozo have gone beyond now, and this is in mercy. Those of us who remain suffer in dimensional flux, drifting helplessly across time and space. Guided by unseen and inexorable currents, the Chozo who cling to sanity fight the tide, but our minds are weakening. Soon we will all be like the Turned, Chozo who have been utterly corrupted by the great poison. The Turns still hold their Chozo forms, but their minds are black with fell intentions. Gone is their respect for life. They honor only destruction and seek to disrupt the artifacts holding the great poison at bay. All life taunts them, and they do not rest. Before long, they will be all that remain of the Chozo here. And that's all those entries. And unfortunately, I'm still never going to get that 100%, and that is still greatly upsetting me right now. That's gonna forever upset me. Like, that's just gonna be one of those minor things that's like, it's super minor, but you still, like, get annoyed that it happened that way, you know? Let's see here, I'm just looking at what the names of all these areas are. Because I need to find Quarantine Monitor, which I do not understand what room that could possibly be. Or if that's like a renamed room? You know? Because these are all observatories. It's the control tower, which we do need to actually go that direction anyway, so. I don't know. Because none of these are going to be quarantined. That's Vendrana's Edge. Oh, look at that. We figured it out. Well, I'll also figure this out. Actually, here, I guess I can look at the map. Apparently, Quarantine Monitor is a room in the boss area. Let's, how does this connect again? I already forgot. So I guess we can go through all of this, because remember, we have that one thing all the way, not that way, in, like, this room. Or was it this room? One of these two rooms where we had the, like, multiple things that we couldn't reach because we didn't have grapple. So we have to go through there anyways, which then leads us back to the boss. Which means I need up there. Oh, need you at the next thingy bobber then. I'm about to get frozen, aren't I? Or stepped on. Alright, and then we're back at the towers. Because we can now finally go in here and melt this gosh darn window. Or we break this stupid box that seems to refuse to break. Break! Dang it. There we go. Because there's a large fuel cell attached to the base of this tower. Energy readings detect rapid fluctuations in power levels. The radiant-based outer casing of the structure appears damaged and unstable. Sounds good to me. And down it goes. The space pirates are still trying to yell at us. Just allowing us to do this because they're too scared to go in there, apparently. Hey, buds. You don't mind me taking this artifact that's just chillaxing out here? It's not even actually, like, under the tower. It's just hanging out outside. Like, they don't move it or anything. They just have it in, like, this really weird spot. Like, alright. Sure, whatever. You do you, I guess. How do they expect you to get out of here again? this way, I guess. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's a pretty nice path out. What if you could get in there? That way. I mean, I don't see the reasoning behind doing it that way, but yeah. If you could. So we need to go to... I don't think any of these areas have anything for us until we reach, like, the frozen cave. Pretty sure, at least. That's not until we get to the frozen cave that we have anything. So, of which IGN calls it the Frost Cave. So I guess I'll see you at the Frost Cave, or Frozen Cave, whatever you want to call it. Alright, we're back in the Frozen Cave. How many times will I say alright in this episode? Also, that's a good question. The answer would probably be many. Have you? Thank you. I need to be over here. On this side of everything. There's a missile. Thank you. 2-5. What I'm guessing here. That's it. Bad. Hey, it's missiles, isn't it? Yep. Doop, 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 doop. And slam. Good thing that you're not allowed to get here until you have gravity suit, because yeah. Or sorry, until you have grapple, because it requires a gravity suit way beforehand. We definitely needed that for here. So that's that one done. Next up is in the gravity chamber itself. Apparently. Allegedly. So, let's see you in there then. You know what? I lied. You know why I lied? Because I completely forgot that Phendrana's edge exists right there. There's a door again? Behind me, it's this way. It's up there. Right up there. Can I just jump up here? Yes, I can. Yeah, no, I kinda completely forgot that we're also heading to Phendrana's edge. Which, I mean, I'm told by a description that that's something here, I think. Just die already. Thank you. And just lay down and explode it. Do you not explode if I kill you with plasma? No. That's nice. Take it. That's convenient. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about how there's so many things for after you get grapple beam. Specifically at this point. Like, you get the gravity suit so that you can reach the mine, so you can get the super bombs, which then also give you grapple beam almost immediately after, because it's just on the way back out of the mines. And then, yeah. Can I shoot this floor? We're told Phendrana's Edge had something, right? Like, which artifacts are we missing? I'm only missing 2. I know one of them. I know one of them. Do I remember where that room is? No. I know one of them. This one specifically. Phendrana Shores. That's not right. Spirit. We're getting spirit. Unseen entrance at the top. Assuming that means somewhere we are invisible platforming to it. I wouldn't be willing to guess. Yes, no. Unseen, it said. I mean, let's just go through here real quick. Just go through here first because we got lore. Not Jozo lore, but lore. Drones reporting for mine duty must check in at control tower for debriefing. Impact core is estimated to be 800 meters from termination point of Phazon Vein, Omicron. Phazon Vein Omicron has the highest yield per cubic meter of all excavation sites. That should be our last power bomb expansion, which puts us at a nice 8. Yeah, apparently according to the IGN thing that I'm using as a guide, there's only 4 piece that exists. So, anyways, that unforeseen area at the top, right? Oops. Looking at Spirit here. Yeah, Tall Cave stands at Pendrana's edge. Seek the unseen entrance at its top to find the artifact of Spirit. This is Vendrana's edge. Unseen entrance at the top. Assuming we're not talking about this one. Wonder what? Can we actually grab onto this wall? Oh yeah, we can. Oh, that's cool. Was that that? Oh, that's just the frozen water, isn't it? That looks like something over there. That. It's something we're seeing through the wall. What is that? How do we reach that? Maybe this is an unforeseen entrance, but this still just seems like ice. Yeah, just ice. Also, that was just rock formation I was looking at. Wonder what unforeseen entrance at the top is. I guess I won't have you watch me sit around and looking aimlessly. And to unpause the stuff, but that's not the right one. Oh, in here maybe? But I think I was being informed. Mark. Silly. Am I bad at reading comprehension? Apparently I'm bad at reading. Hang on a second. Yes, I looked it up. It's like 7 a.m. or almost 8 a.m. and I haven't gone to bed yet. It says door hidden behind a vulnerable icy wall. Simply blow it up with power bomb. Oh, power bomb. Open the door. Lies beyond with your plasma beam. Wait, what? Okay, now I'm confused because it says to do it 2 different things. What? I'm just gonna use the bomb here, whatever. Anything happen? No, I solved nothing. This has solved nothing. Now I'm confused. What icy wall are we talking about? For vulnerable icy wall. We're not talking about that still, right? We're not still talking about this thing. It isn't power bombable, right? That'd be confusing and weird. Yeah. It'd just be confusing and weird. I'm so lost. a picture here not helping me. But apparently it's slightly lower? Actually? Hey. Really? Oh, here. Right here. Thing. Oh. Well. That's not what I thought I was about to break, but yeah. That works. Sure. We take it. Whatever. If it works, it works. Oh, only one more, of which I did realize I went to the... we did pass it. So that's gonna be annoying to have to walk back for. Orpheon crash site is an orange level security zone. Real rig operators are to report any symptoms of phase-on madness immediately. Final transmissions from the Orpheon point to a massive security breach. All personnel must inspect their life support systems before reporting to the mines. Alright, and how close are we to the next place we gotta be? There's the Hunter Cave, which then we just go to the gravity chamber. So not very far, let's just walk. Walk. Am I going through the lower door? I'm going through the lower door. Down we go. Am I at the lower door? I think this is the lower one. What is that? Oh, this is not the lower door. And it closed behind me already. 10 out of 10. Oh, nope, not there yet. Hang on. There we go. Take me. Get out of my face, please. Thank you. Randomly charge one more case. Nope, there's not a third one. Oh, and the one time I actually needed to go more fall in the tunnel. See. Understood. Nope, and I guess not. Right then. Not allowed to, why did I just target the corpse? Not allowed to grapple while those guys are hitting me. Pose. At least still trying to murder me. Where did that door go again? Or is that the gravity chamber one? What one am I looking at? The door to frozen pipe? What? Under cave access? Oh, right, because we would go through this way? I don't... This is confusing. This area is confusing. I'm going just through the store. That's all I'm understanding. I just need to go this direction because we just need to head to the gravity. Why are we telling me about the artifacts again, game? I get it. Fun fact, game. I do not have all the artifacts. You don't need to keep telling me to get the artifacts if I don't have all the artifacts. Have you considered that one? What the? How'd you die? That's just rude. Oh, hey, look, there's our missile. Alright, but now how does one reach that missile? Right? You gotta do that. So, I don't see an invisible platform anywhere. Get him rest on a ledge that appears too high to access by jumping. Correct. And yeah, actually, okay. Wasn't very confident that that was gonna work, but it did seem pretty out of place, so... Guess we take it, alright. Head back to the boss chamber, shall we? Which is quite a decent distance away, so I'll pause the recording. How are we at a half hour? Alright, I guess while we're at it, we might as well take a quick pit stop to, a quick breather on our way to the quarantine cave. Go ahead and grab ourselves our last energy tank. Now we're completely done on that. It's interesting that the missiles expansions don't fully restore your missile amount, but um, energy tanks will fully restore your health. Very weird how that works. You know what? Conveniently, go like that. There's Sheegoff. It's just the Sheegoff hanging out here now. It's funny. It said, well, dang, the column's not gonna be using this. I might as well live here myself. Pretty good amount of space. Nice roomy area. Well, see you around, doofus. I'm out of here. We got backtracking to do, and then I got backtrack again because I actually did want to use this elevator that we just ran by. Unfortunately. Like, very unfortunately. Fortunately, we at least don't gotta go through the entire stupid space pirate facility. That's the nice part here. We do need to go back to the Chozo Ice Temple, though. Oh. First, I gotta kill you guys. How the heck did I freeze one of you guys earlier? I don't know. Let me out of here. We're gonna witness the whole walk back, you know? It's fine. It is to the right. Ouch. Door. At least climbing up here is easier because they put a fighter ball magnet rail to use to get up easier. And also, I guess, oh no, because we had to have space jump to get up there in the first place. But yeah, it's just a spider ball then. It makes it easier. In that case. Pardon me, come through. That way. Going this way. Hey look, it didn't take us that long, but it's like a minute. 1 minute. Because honestly, Phendrana Drifts is really not even the Phendrana Drifts part. It's entirely just a research facility. That is the majority of Phendrana's Drift is a facility. No drifts involved. So where's the other idiot who apparently hitting me? There you are. I don't see you. I knew there was another one in this room. I just, whoops. Come on. There we go. I hear where they were. Oh, apparently there's another idiot in this room. Makes sense. I just miscounted. Anyways. Can I hit that from here? Nope. Shot dissipates before it gets there. There we go. Oh, but that counted? I hit the arm. Very close enough, I guess. Into their hands we go. Just like that. Craig's opened a nice little entrance for us to grab the final artifact. There's an artifact acquired. Artifact of Sun. With that, we got every artifact found. It's nice. We're also at how many missiles? Alright, we're missing 4 upgrades then, I think. Is that the case? Unless I misremembered what I read already. Which, I mean, is perfectly plausible, in fairness. I'll probably re-look it up as I head back to that elevator. I'm not gonna make you watch me walk all the way back to that elevator, so see you then. And I guess alongside how many times I'm gonna feel like, yeah, we're back. How many times am I also gonna be like, oops, accidentally, did you just have like a prolonged shot at me? Back, man. Alright, you're a power trooper. You don't mind getting super missed, do you? Thanks. Alright, so what wall is this exactly? Because it says the opposite side of the transport to Magmore Caverns. X-ray to see it. But I didn't see crap. Assuming it's lower. Which there was a plasma trooper here, wasn't there? Yeah, I see him. I see him down there. Silly guy. And we're gonna need it. I didn't want to be this low. Right there. Oh, I missed. Oh, fortunately that means I gotta climb back up. That's not how I do this. Or rather, that's not how I climb back up. There goes you. How does this work on turrets? Oh, really well, actually. What are you, another power trooper? Have a super missile. Thank you. It's interesting that super missiles are power beam combo. I mean, hey, I guess it has power in the name, so it means it hits harder, right? Ooh. Is there another? Is that the wave beam guy? What I called plasma earlier. Hey, no dodging. Oh, and there is actually a plasma guy there too. Alright. Fair enough. Oh man, I gotta go back up this way too. Dang. Whoa. That was a hell of a grab, I gotta say. Take it though. Hey fellas. How's it going? Hey, quick question. Where's that wave beam guy? I kinda need to kill again. There you are. You need to die. Okay, never mind. I guess you can fall in the pit. Can you die though? That's silly. You just stop that. What kind of wall is that? I don't know. Super missile wall? Is it a... Nope. Must be a Bendenzium wall then. The last kind of wall that we have to break. I kind of do hate that after you get X-ray vision, they just expect you to start looking around at everything, at every random wall. Cause like what? Why would I think that this part of the wall is just gonna have a missile expansion in it? You know? That's kind of just random. But regardless. But yeah, I was gonna say one of these are actually plasma beam doors, aren't they? They are. I don't want to. I don't feel like walking the whole distance. It's definitely still just faster to do it that way. I do kind of wish that, yeah, who's yelling at me? You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna just keep being on my way. You can do you. I'm gonna do me. Oh, get out of here. Oh, get out of here. Metroid Quarantine B. I don't need to be here. It ain't my room. Hey, get off me. Get off me right now. You're gonna regret it. Case in point. Actually, thank you for all the health. Did you just latch onto me? Visible Metroid that I can't see. Ow. This is quarantine access B. Next room. Yeah. Yes. Next room. Which I will probably actually need to start shooting dudes. Close. You. Oh, fair enough. You can get that here. In quarantine access B is, let me see if I can remember this correctly. Thermal. We're looking for thermal. Yep, right here. You can apparently also sometimes see through walls as thermal vision. There's just a nice little ring of mushrooms here to give us yet another missile expansion. This one I can actually understand the game wanting you to find this though. This one, at the very least, you would maybe be using thermal anyways because it's really dark here, and we were taught when we first got thermal to use it in dark rooms, along with Metroids. So it's like it's a double reason there to be using it. So, you know, fair enough. Oh, I guess we're back here too. Look at that. I would cut, but we are actually coming up on. Oops. The next and fourth to last missile expansion, because I did misremember. It is 250, but we are 20 away, which means there's 4 missile expansions to get. That's not what I want. That's what I want. Which there is. Actually, it's not this room. Where am I going? Where's the nearest elevator, by the way? This brings us up to here, right? Which would take us all the way through here, to then lead us to these areas. That leads downwards. Lead here to go upwards, to go through back, all here to get to the town overworld south. Alright. Which I actually can't remember if the things that we need still are Talon or Chosen Ruins. That is still for me to go remember. But I'll probably do a 180 and go back to... Oh, but that means I have to climb that one room. I don't want to do. Regardless, we can just grab this and then I'll figure it out off camera. As the last missile expansion upgrade for the mines. And it would help if I actually tapped OBS and not Google Chrome. Pause the recording. So back at the furnace, but like not literally in the furnace, we have the Benzium portion of the floor here is weak. Structural weakness due to supersaturation of water. Allows us to just blow it up. Oh, that was a way more of the floor than I thought. There you go. Just follow along these plated parasites. Be on our way. A little bit too far. Hey, whoa, what the heck, man? Hey, calm down. What the heck? Don't you know that I've already been recording for way too long? And to find all this nonsense? I don't need you guys pushing me around. I'm still bigger than you are. At least I think in total mass. In length, not so much, because you got the tail, but I don't think that really counts. I made myself fall off because I was trying to focus on timing. You know, you guys should really, like, speed up or something. Or else I'm going to do stuff like that to start making it so if I fall again, it's going to be faster for the next time. That's what you get. That's what you get for both of you pushing me off before. Both of you would die. Forever. Well, hope that... pain. I was correct, but that perception didn't allow me to trust. That was the issue. I wonder if a super bomb would work in this scenario. Like, you think I could just super bomb these guys and not have to think about oop, whether or not I'm good? Yeah. Issue being... Okay. How did you not get hit? Because you just had good timing. Fortunately for you, I'm not dealing with that. Not this close. There we go. That's our missile expansion. Stuff. How far away is it actually? Not too far. Well, we can walk. You can have a walk with me. It's fine. How do we get in here? This way. You know, it's probably not a good thing if your furnace causes that to happen to your walls. Just saying. And that doesn't seem very good for your walls. I'm swapping back to this weapon even though there's like Chozo ghosts all over the ruins. Almost like they've lived in this place. Go figure. Oh, door? Door? Thingy door. Alright, so it won't take too long to get through. Once the door works. I guess is more what this is. You know what? I don't think we've ever actually gone through this path. Single time. So how about we do that for the first time ever? Just in celebration's sake of the fact that we have almost gotten all the upgrades according to IGN. You know, how about it? Am I heading the right way? I am heading the right way. Cool. Wanted to make sure. What's Creek Bats? How's it going? Oops, I've fallen. Oh. You know, it's still goofy to me that like the Varia suit's supposed to like make it so you can handle all the acidic water, but to kill the boss also gets rid of all the acidic water. But it's like, what was even the point? Anyways, we need the gravity suit to go all the way back here for one missile expansion. For one missile expansion, we had to go all the way back here after grabbing the gravity suit of all things. Like, yeesh. That's like the same times that we would be, like, finally starting to head over to the Phazon Mines. Last area of the game. Like, that's kind of wild to be getting, or like coming back here for that. Hey, oh well. I guess it's kind of on the way though, because you would get some stuff going through the furnace again, right? No, I guess there's an elevator you can go to. Anyways, we need to go this way for our last missile upgrade, because apparently I'm a little bit stupid. And whilst I thought I could have spent Benzion levels back, nice, I'll leave it up this time. Someone built it for a reason. That was not a purple door, but I thought it was. Yeah, so this tree here, suspicious looking tree, you can just go through it, and there's our last missile expansion. 100% of pickups acquired. Image gallery 4 unlocked. Gallery can be accessed from the Metroid Prime main menu. Nice. And we won't get the message for getting all the researches, sadly. Oh wait, maybe it was a purple door. Girl. That's what I want. Huh. Oh, regardless. I'll finally do it for this episode now. Of Metroid Prime. You can finally head back and return the artifacts like the game has told us multiple times to do now, because the game apparently just really likes being bossy. You know, people were talking about how Metroid is like a game where it's like, you know, it doesn't really like tell you stuff. You just kind of like explore the world and experience it. Meanwhile, yeah, see, look at that. You don't need to bomb those. Well, I think this game has proven that that is not exactly the case. It definitely just yells at you. It very much so just gets right up in your face and forces you, essentially, if you ever want to look at the full map again, to be told where to go. And if you know what the Metroid upgrades are, but not when you get them, they sure as hell tell you what you're getting too. Considering it's like, oh yeah, there's sub-zero temperatures detected. It's like, oh gee, I wonder if that's the ice beam that the map tells me about. Or it's like, oh man, there's a real hot case over here. It's like, gee, I wonder if that's the plasma beam. And it's like, could not be any more blatant without, like, just flat out saying it. You know, it's like, they're trying to be subtle, but they really aren't. Like, they really just weren't. Like, they kind of just gave up at the subtlety at the end. Oh, you know what? Actually, I just remembered. This isn't even the end of this episode because I forgot something. Forgot one more scan. So let's go get that one more scan real quick. Alright. Let's see. Did you guess what the final scan was in the split second? I mean, you can see it behind Samus here. Don't worry about that. But the final scan was... I apparently forgot to rescan this. I don't remember what happened that caused me to not have this scanned anymore, but apparently I don't have this scanned. Or maybe I just never scanned it. I could have sworn I did. Species, venom weed, poisonous plant that retracts into the ground if threatened. Venom weeds evolved to thrive in the habitats of large organisms. They lure prey with brightly colored leaves, then detain it with tiny barbs that deliver a powerful toxin. Venom weeds rapidly decompose anything that succumbs in their midst. And I had to come all the way back to here because this room doesn't have them anymore because the stupid Chozo ghosts are in the way. And being dumb and stupid and loud and annoying. It's the point. Here these guys are right now, being dumb and stupid and loud and annoying. As they do. Anyways, I like that we have like a weird eyeball thing going on in our hands. You know? All the way over here. Got a weird orb thing on our hand. Also, for the heck of it, let's read the Hive Mecha logbook entry. The one entry we won't have out of all of them. And I will never live it down. Until I forget, inevitably. And then whenever I remember, I'm gonna be like, God dang it, I'm still upset about that. But yeah, I will forget. So, the logbook entry is apparently Mechanoid Hive Mecha. Security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. Logbook entry is a design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around their access ports. These units are second generation combat drones able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators unarmed. They rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats. And that's the only one that we missed. Oh, yeah, I forgot that we're just looking at Samus's arm. Out of curiosity, so are the logbook entries for the creatures different than be the Venom, the one we just read, and I don't remember any of the other ones except for the one I literally just read. Yeah, okay, it is just the same. Or I could have picked a better time to pause than that. Did I go the wrong way? Back to the elevator? I did go the wrong way to get back to the elevator. Gosh darn it. Well, regardless, that does it for this episode. So see you all next time, and we get to go beat the game. Bye-bye.